talking about that, and he's still making sure that people are held accountable to that. So I think he did a lot of great work, and I was happy to be a part of that.
Going back to the laws, what was the hardest law you have done? Like, what is the hardest law like you fought for, basically?
Police, I think when it comes to police brutality, we always assume that it's like easy because we're in a progressive state like California. However, we've had a very difficult time trying to have those strong conversations with legislators. When you have the police unions and you have all these strong, organizations that are in favor, and although none of the work that we've done or any of the policy that we've done has been in any way devaluing the work of police officers, we respect that work. However, similar to any other profession, we wanted to move policies that would hold them accountable for serious misconduct, which you would think would be, a common sense. But a lot of our legislators have a hard time with understanding the importance of that. In order for us to have trust in our police, we need to have strong policy that hold bad police accountable. And we need to reward the good cops and we need to hold the bad cops accountable. And a lot of legislators are not easily accustomed to understanding that concept. They tend to kind of polish bills and make them fluff pieces, which I'm not a fan of. And I think that's been one of the biggest challenges that I've had in Sacramento and also across the country is having people understand that, police brutality is a really big issue in this country. No matter how progressive we may think we are, we're not that progressive when it comes to that specific cause. And in order for us to understand how we can hold those accountable, we have to have policies that hold bad cops accountable. And I think serious misconduct policies and making those public record is a first step to ensuring that we don't drop the ball on those issues. There's not one law that I fight for the most. I fight for anything that comes up for that year that I feel like is necessary for us to, number one, uphold our democracy. Number two, ensure equality across the board, whether you're race, class, gender, whatever it may be. And understanding that we need to have sustainable programs so we can make sure that, the people that need services get those services, and we have the folks that can provide those services, like our millionaires and billionaires that are not paying their fair share in taxes. They need to maybe put more money into our tax system so we can make sure that homelessness and programs for rehabilitation centers are available. That way we can prevent these things from happening in the long haul. We need to start investing in these programs, and I think we've kind of lost track of that. So really, depending on the year and what comes up, I think it's essential on how we kind of prioritize our legislation.
And sometimes classified.
Information needs to be classified due to like government agencies. For example, most of the jobs in Washington, D.C. have clearance classified, clearance, security clearance requirements. And that's done because, not all information can be out there for the public. Just to protect the republic, we have to make sure that some information needs to be protected. However, we do have the the Freedom Act, which gives us the right to public records. So certain things are public record that we have access to, and those things that are not public record, those are due to like government security reasons.